We start with Sefer Breshit, beginning of Maisa Bereshis, and it's one of the many times in the Torah talks to us about Shmirat Shabbat. And within Shmirat Shabbat, right after saying Vayechulu Hashmayim V'aretz V'chol Tzvam at the beginning of Perek Bet, the Torah tells us that Hashem was Vayishpot Bayom Hashvi Mikol Melachto Asher Asa. Hashem stopped, Shabbat meaning to stop, from all the work that he had done. Vayivarech Elohim et Yom Hashvi Vayikadesh Oto Kivo Shabbat Mikol Melachto Asher Bara Elohim Lasot. And the Mefarshim want to know, what is this double language that God blessed the seventh day and also sanctified it? Vayikadesh Oto Kivo Shabbat Mikol Melachto. What is this double verbiage of Vayivarech and Vayikadesh? Rashi here says, Barchu Baman. He blessed it with the man, talking about the Arba'im Shana in the Midbar. Shekol Yimot HaShavua, all the days of the week. Haya Yorei Lehem Omer Lagugola, a small measure, per skull, per person. Uvishishi Yad Lechem Mishneh. And what was the Kiddush, the sanctification? That it didn't, Shelo Yerad Klal b'Shabbat. It didn't come down at all b'Shabbat. And therefore the Torah, quoting the Midrash, HaMikra Katuv Al Shem Atid. It's talking about for the future. The Ramban quotes this Rashi. He even quotes Rabbeinu Sajagon that says similarly that it's talking about Al Shem Atid, but he says it's talking about the Shomrim, that the Shomrim, the people that observe or Shomer Shabbat, they're the ones who are Mivurachim Umikudashim. They themselves are sanctified and blessed. However, the Ramban disagrees with both of these interpretations because he says Ve'im Mashma Katuv Sheyidaber Al Atid. The Ibn Ezra, for example, says the bracha is talking about Tosefet Tov, the abundance of good. Sheyitchadesha gufot yitaron koach b'toldot. Uvin neshama, you get yitaron asecha, both the sleeping, the physical, and in the neshama. V'yikadesh oto, that you didn't do work like the rest of the days. And the Ramban says that's all good for those people that are ma'aminim b'Shabbat. Ha'emet, he says that the bracha b'yom HaShabbat is the brachot. And he ends up saying that the Ramban says that it's talking about the Neshama Yetera at the end. What's going on with Rashi? Al Shem Atid. So the Maharal explains that, no. When we talk about the man, it's only telling me as a ra'ayah. It's a proof that it's talking about Shmirat Shabbat. But why would, the Ramban says, correctly so, it sounds like now it's talking about the Kedusha of Shabbat now, not in the future. So how do we understand this Shita of Rashi? So that Rav Hutner tells us that this Rashi is telling us about the essence of what Shabbat is. Rav Hutner in Shabbat, he has a couple Ma'amarim, I'll just quote from Ma'amar Gimel in Shabbat, explains that the essence of Rashi, based on Gemara in Shabbat, that says Hamotzi Ochlin Pachot Mikshir, a person who takes out one of the 39 Melachot, taking out from one domain to another domain, but if it's less than the shir, Bekli, in a vessel, Patur, Afal Kli, even not only for the food which is less than a shir, but even taking out the actual physical vessel. Why? Because the whole reason you're carrying the kli is not for the actual vessel, but because it's holding the contents of the food. Meaning, the action of carrying the kli is defined of what? By the kli is secondary to the actual act. The act is you want the food. Meaning, explains Rav Hutner, essence of Shvitat Shabbat is to define what is considered Ikar and what is considered Tafel. What is the main idea in life and what is something that's important but it's Mishni, it's something that's secondary. And Rav Hutner explained that that's the whole idea. If we see later on in Parshat B'Shalach, where it says, Ru'u ki Hashem natan lachem HaShabbat. By the Parsha of Man, the Torah says that seemingly the whole purpose of the man was to give them food. As Rav Hutner, that what? Without the man, then when the man stopped, then we saw that Shabbat is considered as a matana, as a present. What's the connection? explains Rav Hutner the same idea. Because we know that lechem there's lechem min haaretz, what we eat from our Brooklyn bakery or from our Zamniks or from wherever you get your nice yummy bread from, or homemade. But we know man was called lechem min hashamayim. And the reason why man was known that by the stoppage of the man, we understand that there is man min hashamayim, explains Rav Hutner, is as follows. Because Shabbat, by Shvitat Shabbat, the essence comes where you go from what's Ikar to Tafel. You find out what your priorities are. And man, since it had the halachic status of lechem min hashamayim, it could not just stop partially, because the main idea was lechem min hashamayim. The essence of man was Ikar, and therefore it could not change status from Ikar to Tafel. And therefore, the only way you understand what the matana of Shabbat, as the Gemara in Shabbat says, that Hashem says, I have this unbelievable gift for you, is if you understand this concept. And I believe that that's, as we come to the first Shabbat of Breshit, and we just finished Simchat Torah and all the Chagim, and all the craziness now that's happening in Eretz Yisrael, hopefully we continue with this message of understanding what it means, Vayivorech and Vayikadesh. It's not just a proof of what Shabbat is, as the Maharal explains. It's a proof of what the essence of what Shabbat is. That we're coming, we stop, we spend time with our family, and we understand that the essence of what is that we're able to stop texting, to stop WhatsApping, we're able to focus in on our family, we're able to focus in learning at Torah, as the Gemara in Shabbat says, the Yerushalmi says that the Shabbat was created for the learning of Torah, as the Rambam brings down that we have a Seder of on Shabbat, where it's both sleeping, it's spending family time, it's learning Torah. And Bezrat Hashem, we'll be able, as we start this year, to be able really to focus in on what is main, to prioritize, what are our main goals, and be able to spend not only quality time, quantity time, but really know what's Ikar and what is Tafel. Shabbat Shalom.